Oh, greetings, everybody. It's January 16th, 2024, and it's just get this going. Cheers. It's a Thursday. I was going to review a movie, but you know what happened today, so I just want to go do some stuff. I got some comics that I got. I got the new Metamorpho #1. This is weird. This is a comic, and then they put like another cover over the regular cover. And Metamorpho is a character I know little about. I know who he. I know what he looks like, and I've seen him in comics. His power set is just really weird. He can turn into any element. He has a crazy, wacky design, but that's also cool. And I saw this a couple of weeks ago, and I was honestly, I thought, okay, they're gonna make him gay, since he can be anything. Like, okay, they're gonna make him gay, or they're gonna make him lesbian, they're gonna make him a black person, a brown person, a yellow person. He's gonna be all these things, and I don't care for that. In a Metamorpho comic, when he's never been any of those things before that I know of. But then I was like, Metamorpho was just a weirdo. And I got it. It's pretty good. It's written by Al Ewing. I can't tell you what he's done before. Art by Steve Lieber, and it's just a fun, crazy adventure, and it actually reminds me of like a Hanna-Barbera cartoons, a little more serious, and maybe like Madman or The Spirit. There was like a Spirit comic in like 2008, I think, around there. And I'm gonna buy the next issue of Metamorpho. I was really surprised. I pleasantly surprised. There's also a Justice League: The Atom Project that I got. That was decent. It was pretty good. I got the new Atom, Aquaman. This was just very bland, kind of. I like Aquaman, and he looks like Aquaman, but it just seemed very by the numbers, really nothing special. I might buy the second issue just to see if it gets better, but I'm not holding out too much hope. But I got Space Usagi #2, White Star Rising. This is just great. Like, I think this is actually a reprint of an old comic that Stan did, but whatever, it's just fantastic. It's your basic adventure, but it's awesome. And I was thinking they can't do this with Star Wars. Like, just take this, adapt it to Star Wars, and you got a hit. That's how good it is. Robots, heroes, villains, gadgets, aliens, weirdos, weapons, ships, just all right there. Intrigue. So yeah, this is just fantastic. I was at my friend's house and just put on. I got the A-Team season 1 from the library. Put on a random episode. It was awesome. It was so good. It was like I remember the A-Team. Okay, every episode, someone needs help. The A-Team shows up. They get paid. They build a weapon or a vehicle or booby traps, and they save the day. They fight off the bad guys, and then they're on to the next one. Wash, rinse, repeat. Um, and they're not all like that. Some very good, well, I think there's very good stories in this one that we just put on. So they're at the end of a job that they did in Guatemala. Excuse me, Guatemala. And they're coming back and their plane crashes in the woods, the mountains, hills somewhere. I can't remember. I didn't catch where. And they have to fight a bunch of mountain men. And I was like, that's an awesome idea. Like, that could be a movie. Like a crack A team of combat veterans have to, have to fight their way out of the mountains, being besieged by a bunch of crazy hillbillies. Writes itself. And just like the A team, they don't kill, and they actually devise a plan to get out of there. And I was like, man, these guys are geniuses. It was just a fun episode. And Face, he's like the devilishly handsome, conniving, debonair guy. There's a part where he meets like a hillbilly girl, and he has her wrapped around his finger like in seconds. It was really cool. And Hannibal, BA, Murdoch, man, I didn't think I was gonna like A-Team this much. So it's just very pleased, and I'll try to get and watch the whole series. And hopefully, the library has all of them. I can't remember what the episode's called. It's the first season. It was the first episode on the third disc. So it was like maybe like the ninth episode. I think there's 4 episodes. Sheesh, there might even be just 3 episodes of disc. But I really liked it. Let's see, do I have time to do the review? I don't know. I just want to talk about David Lynch. He passed away today. And I've been seeing on Instagram, like, I'm sure you're a Lynch head as well. And I knew he was sick, and I just knew his time was coming. And I was, shout out to all my friends, Garth, who's meeting David Lynch in the afterlife right now. I'm sure if there's any way possible, Garth is bugging the shit out of David Lynch, trying to get him to drink or like see if he has any drugs on him. But Chris Nace, Dustis, Sick on Cinema, Lom, and I haven't contacted Lom since I learned about Lynch. Gary, Keith, my friend Keith, Gary and Keith in Pennsylvania. Keith, he has like very little internet access or interaction, so he probably doesn't even know. Stan, I think I contacted Stan, who also has like no internet. TZ has, man, all these dudes have no like internet, but that's good. But I'm sure they'll be saddened to hear when Lynch is gone. First Lynch I ever saw, I didn't know it was him. I saw Elephant Man. It scared the crap out of me. Saw Dune. I think Dune freaked me out. And Blue Velvet. I remember when I first saw Blue Velvet, it was late at night. And when the camera goes into the grass and you see the beetles, I was like, this movie is making itself. Like, no one's controlling this. I didn't know that was Lynch. I don't think I knew who Lynch was. And well, I had rented Eraserhead. Man, maybe like in, it had to be like 89 or 90, but I didn't know. But then, Jesus, by the time I saw Wild at Heart, and I knew who Lynch was. Definitely by Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, because I watched that a lot. But yeah, just Lynch, he's just just the greatest American filmmaker of his time. I mean, who else? Who else can you? Scorsese, maybe. But I gotta say, just for having a singular vision of making the film he wanted every time, and like achieving it, I would say Lynch beat Scorsese by a pubic hair. So Lynch, my brother, and all you other Lynch heads, let's raise your superhero shot glasses and let's have a shot in memory of our good friend David Lynch. Cheers. What else? Yeah, we were renting Mulholland Drive, had Inland Empire. I didn't like that one too much because that's when he went to like digital or DVR or something. But then the Twin Peaks, the third season was great. Yeah, that's like 18 hours, so you can chop it up. Maybe that's like 9 movies, but Straight Story was great. But yeah, I just wanted to commemorate and remember, just do a little video so I can remember, like, maybe when this pops up, I can see, man, this is a day that we lost a legend. And if there's an afterlife, David Lynch is there. He probably like created an afterlife. Like he's probably like transcended and built a next existence for us to go to if anyone could. So he's the new Messiah. I said it first. But yeah, greatest American filmmaker of his time, and if you can think of someone better, don't even, because it's just like a fool's errand. I can't think of anybody. But yeah, I had a movie to review, but it's gonna have to wait. I have a couple of movies. I'm going into a whole new direction for reviewing movies. I just got sideswiped into doing this, so I really like it. Please comment. Everybody that's commented, thank you. Let me know if you agree, if you think Lynch is the greatest American filmmaker. I mean, who else? Hitchcock. Was he American? Wells. John Waters. It's cool they were friends, or I don't know if they were friends, but I seen that picture of them shaking hands. That's just so good. But I'll stop it now. I don't want to ramble. But I guess I'll probably have like just start watching his movies soon, maybe this weekend. And okay, I'll see you, David.